Hey guys, what up? It's Cmixx again. So today I wanted to talk to you about some things. I might use a lot of references to the studio or to artists or to being an artist. So don't get it twisted. Don't think that you have to be an artist or in the music field for this to apply to you, because the concepts can be applied anywhere in life, really. Main thing, one of the first things I want to mention is not giving up. And some of you may or may not know more or less of my backstory, but I've been in the recording industry for 13 years now. 6 of those I've had my own studio. And when I started that, one of the first people to come in and pay for a session, which I was very grateful for, because at the time I needed the money, was Big Will from WWS Magazine. Shout out Big Will. Will's on. Anyway, one of the things he told me was about the law of 10. He, at the time, was running a successful magazine, WWS. It's like a hip-hop magazine. That wasn't his first venture, you know what I mean? But it was one of his first highly successful ones, from what I can remember. And what he told me is, don't give up after the first failure, the second failure, the third failure, the fourth failure, and so on. Keep going. Always shoot to try 10 times. Now, if you, like I said, fail on the 4th, 5th, 6th time, even if you gave up, what if you make it on the 7th, 8th, 9th time? So that goes on to say, like, your ambition, your mindset doesn't change. It just may be what you're applying it to needs adjustment. That being said, taking that initial concept and applying it to not just my life, but other people's situations I've encountered and crossed paths with, that really holds true. Because at any point in time, when you give up, you're done. Your chances automatically just go down to nothing, basically. So just the simple act alone of doing it, trying it, not giving up, and persevering, that alone will reap you benefits. Granted, it may not be exactly what you wanted or what you envisioned, but it will either lead you to a path of your happiness or help you find that path. For instance, in both these scenarios, I grew up playing instruments in the band at school, and on average or so, I basically switched up an instrument each year. Started with saxophone, then trumpet, then tuba, then drums, and guitar. But none of these instruments if I took that span of time, that say 5 or 6 years of time I was playing instruments, if I just played one instrument and focused on it, imagine how good I would have been. And I probably would have been good enough to a level to where I would have wanted to, keep going, maintain that, and grow that. So, that being said, I didn't end up becoming a musician, but it brought me to where I'm at, and I have a musician's mindset. I have a background. I have a basic understanding. Granted, you put any instrument in my hand, and you'll probably want to walk out of the room. Like, you can play a handful of songs on the guitar, and really it's just the chord progressions. I can't even play the whole entire song. I just tried playing a trumpet the other day. Teddy brought his trumpet to the studio. That was funny. I wish I had that on camera. Anyway, the point being is staying true to what you want to do, and by not giving up, you're gonna leave the door open for great opportunities to come through. Like I said, whether they're what you expected or not. When I was in middle school playing instruments, I didn't expect to have a recording studio. When I was older, I didn't expect to be recording hundreds of rappers. I didn't expect to be, making music videos and doing reality shows and this and that. So the universe or God, however you want to look at it, it's helping to give you the tools to create your reality, to navigate through and figure out what you want. You just got to trust in that, have faith in that. You want to be able to know that what you're doing may not seem right at the time, but as long as you're passionate about it, as long as you feel that that's bringing you happiness, continue doing it. And especially if it's helping other people. And I realized that too, what the studio was doing is not only is it giving people a place to come work at and occupy some of their time in a positive way, but potentially helping them set themselves up for success and get a better life for themselves as well. So any business that not only are you helping yourself and bringing income in, but you're able to help other people at the same time, makes it all the better. And it will help make your business flourish. It will help keep your customers happy. It'll help keep you happy. So it's just like a house or a building or even a tree. You need a foundation, a good root structure. And as long as you believe in what you're doing and you actually value it and love it, you can't go wrong with that. On the flip side, when you force yourself to be in a situation, try to convince yourself like, this is what I need to do, this is an awesome opportunity, I need to take advantage of it, that's when you're opening the door for a lot of negative things, because you're repressing yourself, or oppressing, I don't know. Anyway, back to the original point at hand is giving up. When you give up, you just X out all your chances. So what Will was telling me, is just pick yourself back up and try it again. Try it a different way if you have to. Learn from your mistakes. I'm sure everyone's heard as well, when you look at every situation, every scenario you're ever in life, and try to take the good out of it rather than magnifying the negative aspects. Because what's done is done. What's happened it's in the past, a moment ago. So there's no sense dwelling on it. The only thing you can do is look at that situation, learn from it, and do better next time. So the basis of that, I see it a lot with rappers, and where especially ones I've been working with for years, and they started from the bottom or weren't doing much, and now they're doing big things, but I look at that and I see if any point in time they had gotten discouraged enough to give up, they would never have made it to where they're at now and have those opportunities. And same with me at the studio. I've had a lot of people, especially when I was starting out, try to convince me to do something different, to go get a job, to go work for the city, to go get a job with benefits and a retirement plan. And I've tried that in the past. I've had sales jobs. I've had regular jobs growing up. Worked in a restaurant for 5 years. You know, things are cool at the beginning. You know, it's something new, and you're learning something new challenges. But after the mundane tasks set in, it's just another job, and if you're not passionate about it, you're not gonna want to be there. So, you know, that's happened to me time and time again. Until I've done something I enjoy, I never wake up and dread what I gotta do. You know, sometimes, yeah, there's days where you feel overwhelmed, or you know, don't feel like doing certain things, but it's never the same feeling as, you know, when Sunday night before you go to bed rolls around, you're dwelling about Monday morning, thinking about, oh man, I gotta go back to work. You know, I had such a great weekend, I wish it didn't have to end. You know, so you know, create your reality, create your happiness, and you know, that only is going to happen by staying true to yourself, not giving up. You know, it's the struggles that make people better, and that teach people things and help them grow. And you look at any successful person, and that's what they will probably talk about more so than their success, is their struggles, or how their success came from lessons learned from their struggles, or trial and error. You know, all of the above is necessary. So don't let those things get you discouraged, get you frustrated. When you feel like you want to give up, try to retrace your steps and remind yourself why you're in it to begin with, and you know, stay true to your values, stay true to what you hold true and believe in, and everything else will work itself out. So until next time, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Cmixx, 2 X's, and follow the studio, Magic City Studios. Follow the clothing line, Grand's Lifestyle, and websites, MagicCity510.com and GrandsLifestyle.com. And keep an eye out for the reality show. I'm doing a lot of work on that. It's about to come out soon, so it'll give you a little bit more insight into what's going on just on an everyday basis over here in Magic City. Different people that come by, the different situations. Hopefully you'll be able to learn a few things from it, especially if you're an artist. So keep an eye out for that. We're trying to really make that nice. And until then, you know, hopefully some of these bits of knowledge can help out. And leave your comments, follow, share, all of the above. Help me out. Thanks, guys. See you.